What else? Give me another question. Wait a minute, stand up and say it in a loud voice. What? Another aspiring actor? What do you want to know about? Let's say it again. What advice do I have for you, an aspiring actor? Well, try to be Governor General, I think is what. You know, it's a strange profession. My father said, Bill, don't do it. He said, do anything else. I went to college. He paid for my college. I came out of there with what we call in Canada a Bachelor of Business Administration. No, Bachelor of Commerce. In the States, they call it Business Administration. I've got a degree which says I know economics and accounting. I know nothing. I failed every course. What I did do was put on the college musicals, college plays, and got my education in my own way from other activities. I never went to class. I had a 50.5 average. I mean, I just barely made it. But, first of all, I had an office. The college musical, the Red, White, and Blue, had an office underneath a staircase in the student union building. And there was a sofa there. So I'd be running around the sofa. I got a lot of exercise. Running after people around the sofa. The little office was a place where we created the musicals and sang songs and wrote music and put on the college musical at the end of the year. That was my diploma. And I barely got out of there with a degree. And then this year, they gave me an honorary doctorate. And in the speech that I gave at McGill, the last line I wrote was, don't be afraid of making a fool of yourself. I do it all the time, and look what I got. So that's my experience as an aspiring actor. I gave it all up to become an actor. I don't know what I gave up, but what if I hadn't been able to make a living as an actor? What if I, like so many thousands and perhaps millions of people who have attempted to be in the entertainment industry and haven't made it, and maybe they're really funny, and maybe they're really pretty, and maybe they've got a great personality, and yet there are so many, like this horse show, there were so many beautiful horses. You thought, when you brought a horse to the horse show, you thought, my gosh, this is a beautiful horse. This is a great horse. I'm going to win a world championship with this horse. And then you look around, and there's 15 horses more beautiful. So that's defeating when you go to an audition and you think, all right, I'm 21, athletic, look all right, I've got some ability, and there's 17 people auditioning for the same role. It can be defeating. So the crevasse that you have to jump over is, if I don't make it as an actor, what am I? You're now ill-equipped. Say you're 30 and you've not done very well, and the prospects of doing well are even dimmer than they were when you were 20. What are you going to do? You haven't built up 10 years of experience in a company or in a profession. What do you do? That's a huge question that actors and writers and people who have this ephemeral, artists who have an ephemeral manner of making, earning their bread, they have to answer that question. And only each individual can answer that question. It's a very scary thing. To this day, I had Bleep, my dad said cancel this year. That's what I told them. They said the show is canceled. I went, bleep. And a couple of other things canceled. And you think, oh dear, that's not good. To this day, every actor has that, what am I going to do? Will I ever work again? And you ask that question all the time. And do you have the ability to gamble and accept what life gives you when you make that decision? That's the huge thing. Nobody can answer that but yourself. A question from the groundlings over here. Yes. Nice and loud. Okay, some of that I got. And some of that's like, I hear the words, but it doesn't make any sense. What is it? You start? Oh, iTunes. Oh, the app. Do you know what the app is going to be? The app is going to be, I say words in the app, you select the words, and you put them to music, so I sing for you. Is that a great app or what? So the question I said to the guys who are making the, what do they call them, the programmers? No. Yes. But anyway, the guys who make the app, I said, well, how do I stop people from making me look foolish? So that was one of the things we're negotiating with. I mean, how do I stop being made the fool once again? But look what I got. Question here. Yes, Matt. 35 years ago, I was standing in front of the Ritz-Carlton where? In Montreal. I was standing in front of the Ritz-Carlton. You notice I wasn't in the Ritz-Carlton. That's right. 35 years ago, I was standing in front and taking luggage, I think, wasn't it? No, not taking luggage. Looked like I was waiting. And you had to cross Sherbrooke Street. And then you saw me standing there. Was there music playing at all? It could have been, yeah. You walked to Sherbrooke Street backwards. I'm laughing and I'm doing gestures. Like, don't fall over. Right. Because then you'll sue me because you saw me. Well, there was no question in that. It was just a statement of admiration. Go ahead. He wants to know, I'm Shatner and I can score anything. I take it you're referring to a music, you don't mean harps and violins? Score anything. No, you can't score anything. First of all, my wife would kill me. Secondly, I don't know how these guys do it. I mean, there are people with, I went into the men's room over here. 3 people followed me in with telephone cameras. You can't even take a pee, let alone have an affair. Are you kidding? And then I don't know what these guys are doing. Everybody is suspect. Like a beautiful woman says, I want to sleep with you, George, or whatever it is. And George says, all right, let's run into that. She's going to make a fortune selling that story. How can you even perform? I mean, it's an impossible situation with this celebrity thing going on. I don't know what people do. I don't do anything. So I don't know whether Shatner can score or not.